All right, y'all. So unfortunately, this news broke not too long ago. It's out. Nicki Minaj has been arrested in Amsterdam. So I'm getting straight to it. And I'm going to share the video with you, but I'm also going to share my thoughts. And this is going to have you thinking based on the things that I'm about to say after watching this video. So let's get straight into watching this video. Let's go.
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him and he was like...
Because I filmed him.
Yeah, he was like... He doesn't believe me that you don't have more with you than you said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course.
We will bring to the police station. Yes?
For what?
You can go because you are carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
bag.
you can go inside.
I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer. It's
No,
no
I
problem.
need a lawyer present now.
Okay, please.
Where am I going? I have no idea where
you
I'm
have
going.
to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's 5 minutes away.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will catch your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
You're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we
He
talk.
said they will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you get
How?
it now very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I
You
never
are
gave
under
anyone.
arrest.
I never. So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Okay. Stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what?
Okay.
Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
you
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming and just step in the car first?
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer at the office. You can contact the lawyer, but if you just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step.
He will go with you.
Man. Ain't no escape with that. This reminded me of the Brittany Griner situation when she went to Russia and they picked her up and put her in prison, and she served some time in prison until Joe Biden, Cash Money Joe, Gangster Joe had to do, Mafia Joe had to do a trade-off to get her back. Meaning, if a lot of y'all don't even know what happened while Brittany Griner is out here back in the United States, if you don't know who that is, please look her up. She was a famous, she's still famous, WNBA basketball player who was arrested for carrying drugs through the airport. She was arrested in Russia, and they throw in prison. They used her, that's pretty much what happened. They used her as a leverage, I should say, to get back one of their criminals. He was served doing time in prison, and they said, okay, we need to get back our person in exchange for Brittany Griner. And that's how the deal went down. A lot of people don't know exactly what happened behind the scenes because, they have these private meetings. You can't get the full story of how that negotiation went. This reminded me of that, unfortunately, and I hope, Nicki would be okay. And we're not going to sit here and make speculations. It's still fresh. The news is still fresh at the time of making this video. She did say, well, I wasn't carrying any drugs. One thing you got to understand when it comes to overseas, they operate totally differently from the American justice system. And so they were polite in many ways, and they exercised their side of patience as she was as well, because she could have got out of context. Shout out to Nicki Minaj for that, but she didn't. She held her composure as she was recording. And these days, you got to be careful when you go overseas. When people are saying, look, you got to go in this vehicle, of course she's going to question and say, look, why am I going in there? If you notice, her bodyguard was all the way there. Shout out to the bodyguard. He was in the background. If anything went down, if they tried to rough her up in any ways, or, you know, I'm sure he would have got busy, you know, and he would have been arrested too. But that's the task you take on when you sign up for these jobs. You got to be ready to go down with the ship. Now, to everybody that's traveling overseas, you got to be careful of what you're carrying. If you decide to carry something, we don't know the case here if she was carrying anything. So I'm not going to be the judge, jury, and executioner in this situation. I'm just saying, if you're traveling overseas, please check and recheck. If you're around people, recheck your bags. Make sure they check theirs and get a clearance from everybody. Are we all straight? Is anybody carrying anything? You got to be clear of what you're not trying to get into with the other people that you're traveling with. That person, you never know what they would do, what they would put in their bags, and then next thing you know, both of y'all got caught up, or all of y'all got caught up just because of that one mistake. All right, so hey, we wish Nicki Minaj the best. I hate to be bringing these type of news, but it is what it is. It's part of media now. This is the culture that we're living in. Look, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. I just want to welcome everybody. Sean here. Hey, the Elevated Report, we're with it. We're in the ER, man. Elevated Report, ER, that's what we're rocking with. Let's go.